Thanks, Austin, for joining me here today on this beautiful day. It looks like we're going to be building some raised beds for planting. So let's go ahead and get started.
All right.
We're going to start over in this far corner. What we're doing is building an L shape here.
Okay.
And that'll help us get started in the spot that's kind of the most confined, and we can grow in each area as far as we need to. We've got our corner block set here in pretty good position. It's in a level spot. We're going to put in a couple of small boards so we can kind of gauge how our L is going to shape. But tell me about these blocks you found that we can use instead of using screws.
Yeah, these blocks are great, Christian, because they've got these grooves and they're the perfect size for a 2x6. So all you have to do is cut your 2x6 to whatever length you want, and then they just kind of slide in, and the shoulders here hold them from being able to move. So it's not going to require a drill or any screws to put together.
And we've got these blocks at Randy's Hardware.
Yep, we've got everything you need to build these at the stores.
Awesome. So Austin, we've got it in planter A here. And as you can see, there's some places that aren't quite level and it's not quite square. But that's the beauty of this thing. We can throw it down really fast and you can make it as nice as you want it to be, or square and level as you want it to be. So let's get started on the second step.
All right, let's go. I think first thing we need to do is we'll put in this 8-foot board. And that'll give you a nice little spot to know where to line yourself up. Just like that.
So now that we've got everything in place where we want it, what we're going to do is drive a stake into the center of each of these blocks that we placed. And we've got just a piece of scrap metal here, but ideally you're going to use either a landscape spike or a piece of rebar that goes well into the earth and above each of the levels of your blocks that you've got, right?
Yeah, the stake in the middle is really just a little bit of extra support, help the block stop from moving, and if you have multiples like we'll have in here in a little bit, it'll lock those two together as well so that the top one doesn't fall off.
All right, Austin, we've got our beds built, and now it's time to fill them. And there are lots of options for doing that, especially in the area and available at Randy's Hardware.
I think the majority of our customers are probably just going to come in and grab garden soil. That's going to be in the green bag. You want to make sure you don't get potting soil because that's not great for out here. What we want to use is this green bag garden soil. You just take it home and dump it and fill your bed as much as you want and plant away. Wow, I think we're done. That didn't take long.
No, it only took us, what, 10 or 15 minutes to get this whole project done, and then adding some dirt would take another 10 or 15 minutes and you'd be ready to go.
Yeah, under an hour and you've got raised beds.
And we're going to be giving one of these kits away.
Really?
Yeah, just pay attention to our social media and we'll have details there.
That's great.
Well, thanks so much for coming out, Austin, and helping me.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was a fun project and pretty easy to do.
Yep.
Race you back to the store.